Hello and welcome back to Addie's Answers. So last week I did first aid part 1, evaluating a casualty. Now I will do first aid part 2, treating said casualty. So after you have evaluated the casualty and, and seeing what needs to be treated, now it's time to treat the casualty. It's reading. There are two types of dressing that you need to do: a field dressing and a pressure dressing. They both have the goal for both types of dressing are the same, but how how and where you place them is different. For a field dressing, you would place it right under the closest joint. For a pressure dressing, the goal for both types of dressing is the same, to stop the bleeding. However, in the case where the bleeding still had not stopped after using both types of dressing, then you would need to apply a tourniquet. And just as it sounds, this is something you'd put on the casualty's arm and then you would turn it to stop the bleeding. So there's two pieces. But the dressing is just one piece. The dressing, the tourniquet is two pieces. One a piece of cloth that's long enough to be tied around the casualty's arm, and two, a stick or something long and hard enough to be tied and turned and won't break. And um, how you would apply a field dressing is that you would place it right here and right below the cavity's joints, right there. By the way, everything I'm telling you, if it is correct, because it might be wrong, because I didn't just reviewed this, you will find it on futuresoldiers.com. And so like I was saying, you place it right below the cavity joints, and then you would tie it so that you can slip two fingers into the field dressing. The field dressing is not to be too tight or too loose. However, the pressure dressing, as it says, is one is to pressure. So that one you on the wound itself. However, the same way you would do the field dressing is how you would do the pressure dressing. However, the pressure dressing is to be applied directly on the wound. For the tourniquet, you do two knots. You would tie one knot above the above the place where you tie the pressure dressing. Tie one knot and then get the stick or rod, place it in the middle. You would tie what is called a square knot. How you do a square knot is that you would tie one knot and then you would tie another knot, and there's in the opposite direction of where you place the first knot. And then you would tie it tight. Once both knots have been tied tight, you would then turn the tourniquet slowly until the bright red bleeding has stopped. Once that is done, you can now move to the second, preventing or stopping shock. Shock can kill if not treated properly and quickly. Shock is caused by rapid or severe blood loss. So while you're treating the casualty, reassure the casualty. Tell him, I am here. I'm here to help. I would basically make sure the casualty flows even further. That also means making sure that the casualty stays still, because any sort of quick movement can also cause shock, I believe. I am not sure. You can find out on physicians.com. And then after that, the last step is treating burns. There are four types of burns: chemical burns, electric burns, and laser burns. Thermal burns is just what it's called, burns from heat, in this case fire. So if a casualty has been burnt by fire, you first take the casualty away from the source of fire, of the heat that burned them. And then you would apply, let me see. I just reviewed this. Okay, first you would expose the wound by cutting off all and any clothing that is touching the wound, and then before the swelling has set in, make sure that any watches or jewelry that the casualty might be wearing is taken off. Because cut off circulation in the casualty's arm. So after that, you would apply a field dressing, like I told you before, over on the burn, as well as prevent. After you have treated, after you have applied the dressing, then if it is a chemical burn, you would cover you you would cover the white phosphorus with a wet with lots of water on a wet cloth or mud to take out any air around the chemical. And then just as you would do if you're treating bleeding, you do here. You do all you can to prevent shock. As I said before, our is caused by severe or rapid blood loss. Then after that, once you have made sure that the casualty is safe and you can safely and cautiously get help. Seek medical help. Do not try and completely burn and then seek help. So the second type of burn is a chemical burn. That is a burn caused by, as mentioned before, white phosphorus or any heat-causing chemical. If the if a chemical got splashed in the casualty's right eye, you make sure that the right eye is lower than the left by turning the casualty's head, the right eye with lots and lots of water. After that, you would apply pressure. As you know, you not apply pressure. You would prevent shock. During any type of injury to casualty, the one thing you should always do is shock. So, after you have extinguished whatever caused the burn and temporarily treated the burn by applying a dressing, then you would go seek help. Make sure that you have told the casualty what you are doing and where you are going if and when you are leaving. That is caused by touching an open wire or anything electrical with your bare skin. And the last type of burn, which is very uncommon, is a laser burn. As the name states, This is a burn caused by a laser beam. If this burn happens, immediately take the while avoiding eye contact because you yourself do not want to get burned by the laser beam. So, I will review now what I have just taught you. When treating a casualty, first apply the field dressing and then after 5 or 10 minutes, if the field goes, the pressure dressing, which is applied directly on the wound. If the pressure dressing has not helped to stop the bleeding, then you would apply a tourniquet, which is placed approximately right here. This is where the first knot will go, and then right here is where the rod will go, right there. And then you would tie a square knot on top of it. And then after both knots have been tied tightly, you would then slowly turn the tourniquet until the bright red bleeding has stopped. After the bleeding has stopped, you would then go ahead and prevent shock by reassuring the casualty that you are there and help them. Reassure them that everything will be okay because you are doing your best, and if your best is not good enough, you then go and get help. There are 4 types of burns. Thermal burns are, are burns caused by heat. Chemical burns, burns caused by white phosphorus, are any heat producing chemical. Electrical burns, burns caused by touching anything electrical with your bare skin, and laser burns, burns caused by laser beam. When you are treating a casualty, do your best at all times to prevent shock, and then go and get help. That is it for this week's video. If you like what you see, that like button right there. It's a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and my Instagram page. And you can also post or send a message to any of my pages saying what you liked about them, what you didn't like, what you want to see more of, or whatever. Just tell me how you feel, and I'll do change my videos to cater to what you say, to your suggestions. Bye, and have a blessed day.